Hello everyone. Most of you must be knowing that CAT 2020 notification has been released and the exam is scheduled to be held on 29th November this year. In this video, I'll take you through a step-by-step guide of the form filling process. The registration started on 5th August and will continue up till 16th September 5 pm. Your admit cards will be released on 28th October, roughly a month before CAT. It is advisable to use a laptop or PC to fill the form and avoid using a smartphone. First of all, you need to go to iimcat.ac.in, where on the right hand side you'll see this new candidate registration option. Click on that and you'll be displayed some recommendations regarding which browser you must be using. Make sure that your browser is one of these three. On closing this pop-up, you will have to fill in your registration details, which will be used to generate your unique ID and password. This ID and password will be emailed as well as SMS to you on the registered mail ID and phone number. Make sure that you enter the correct credentials as they can't be changed later on. The name you enter should be the same as on your 10th class certificate. After successful OTP verification and CAPTCHA entering and ticking on the I agree checkbox at the bottom, you'll have to submit the form which will complete your registration. User ID and password will be sent on your registered mobile number and email ID. You can proceed to fill the application form from here. Once registered, you can log in from here and fill the application form in parts. You need not complete the whole form in one go. At each step, you can choose the option Save and Continue. The next time you log in, you'll have to continue from the next step. The first part of the application form is where you'll have to enter your personal details. The highlighted fields or the ones with an asterisk on top are mandatory and the rest can be skipped, like spouse name and Aadhaar card number. Select your category and disability status. If your category or PWD status requires any proof criteria, you can find the PDFs of those certificates on the homepage of iimcat.ac.in. Make sure that you submit the latest certificates, and if you don't have a certificate till now, start its process as soon as you can. Reading further, enter a valid address as will be used for future communication. Fill in the details given. Next, you'll have to upload your photograph, signature and caste PWD certificate if any. For photograph, you can take a soft copy of your photo from any photo studio and get those passport size photographs hard copies as well, as they'll be required on the day of the CAT written. Your photograph shouldn't be very old, you should be easily recognizable in the picture. It is mentioned that only a scanner should be used to scan the photos, but since a scanner might not be available for many of us, you can use your phone camera as well. But carefully. Make sure your face, neck and shoulders are clearly visible and eyes are open. The background should be light, preferably white. Then you can crop the photo according to the dimensions mentioned, that is 30 x 45 mm. If the size of the photograph exceeds 1 MB, you can use some free image compressor softwares on the internet. A point to be noted is that you should have hard copies of the same photo you upload here, as they will be required on the CAT written day. Similarly, you can do for signature. The size of the same should not exceed 80 KB and the format of both the images should be JPEG or JPG. For the certificates, you'll have to upload a PDF file not exceeding 300 KB. While moving to new sections, make sure you are saving and continuing. Now coming to the academic section, first you have to enter your 10th class details, the board, month and year of completion, total max marks and total marks obtained. Keep in mind that you don't have to choose the best of 5 or best of 4 or anything like that. If you have had 6 subjects in your 10th standard, you have to enter the total max marks and marks obtained by summing up the marks of all the 6 subjects. If you had CGPA in your 10th, the conversion procedure as mentioned by your board should be followed. This is generally mentioned at the back of your 10th board certificate. For CBSE, it's a 9.5 factor. So suppose I have got a 10 CGPA in 10th standard of my CBSE, my percentage would be 9.5 into 10, that is 95%. Similarly, you have to do for 12th class. If you are a diploma student, choose accordingly. Fill in the details of your bachelor's degree as is mentioned in the form. If you have a dual degree like BTech plus MTech, you'll have to enter the details in bachelor's plus master's degree accordingly. If you have any other professional degree like CA, CS, ICWA, you can fill those details as well. Now coming to work experience, be very clear that in the CAT form you have to enter your work ex duration only up till 31st July 2020. So suppose I started working on 31st July 2019 and I'm filling the CAT 2020 form today. So I'll enter my work ex as 1 year, that is only up till 31st July 2020. Any kind of part-time job internship won't account for work ex, only full-time work ex will be counted. You have to select the industry type where you worked, start date and the end date with the break duration if any. The last column experience in days would be auto-generated. Now coming to the section which usually confuses many of us, programs. We'd suggest that you need not worry about it right now. Just apply for all the programs of all the IIMs by selecting the select all option. Many a times people don't apply for certain programs of certain IIMs and later on regret. So better apply for all. And then later on, if you get a GDPI call from that program, you can decide whether to appear or not. There won't be any penalty if you don't appear for GDPI on getting a call. Also, there are certain programs like PhD for which you'll automatically get rejected if you don't have master's degree. In short, no need to worry which program you should apply for, just select all. Next section, you have to select the test city. Based on a decreasing order of preference, select the test city starting from 1. For example, if I'm from Bangalore and I want to give CAT exam from Bangalore, I'd choose Bangalore in preferred test city 1. It is suggested that you first check the connectivity of the cities you'd choose as other choices from your city. Last step is the payment process where general and NC OBC candidates have to pay Rs 2000 and the rest have to pay Rs 1000. You can choose one of the two payment modes, enter the captcha, tick mark on the declaration and I agree checkbox, and before submitting click on the preview button which will display all the details you have filled. Check 2 to 3 times whether you have filled the correct information or not. You can then submit the form and get back to the grind. It's advisable that you fill the form as soon as possible because once you fill the CAT form, you'll always be having the thoughts of CAT at the back of your mind, and this will surely bolster your preparation. That's it for now. We'll keep you updated about other exams and address your doubts in the upcoming videos. Feel free to ask your doubts in the comment section. Also, we have a good news for you guys. We'll soon be launching our flagship CAT 2020 crash course in the coming few weeks, which will give you that final push before the D-Day. We'll keep you guys updated for the same. Thank you.